Hi, I'm Jake.
And I'm Ashley.
And this is the Wonderful Thing About Disney podcast.
Because Disney's a wonderful thing. Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet, and fly with us as we discuss the parks, treats, and all things Disney, with new episodes every wonderful Wednesday.
Happy Wonderful Wednesday, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving this week.
I know, happy Thanksgiving. We're, I think, really thankful for you listeners and just that you put up with our shenanigans too, because sometimes we can get a little, out of hand.
No, it can, but sincerely, we are so grateful for all of you dingle hoppers out there who are listeners, who are supporting us on our podcast, on Instagram, on Patreon. We just love Disney, and we know a lot of you do too, and it's been so cool over this last year to see all of the friends that we've made and to take so many trips and adventures to Disney, and also just kind of enjoy our magical experience and journey with this. So thanks for being a part of it. We're so grateful, and we're really excited for some big things coming in season 2 next year.
I know it's crazy, but we've been planning season 2, and we've got a lot in store. So more to come. More to come
for sure. So as we get into this episode, we wanted to revisit another one of our favorite resort hotels that we've stayed at. This is one that I thought was very special for us because we went and we were there celebrating our anniversary.
Yeah.
And this was a surprise for Ashley, but we went all out, unbeknownst to her.
Yeah.
And we stayed at the Grand Californian Hotel in Disneyland. And you guys, it is as awesome as it looks.
Oh, yeah. No, bougie status. We talked about staying at the Grand Floridian bougie status, but this, amazing.
Not to flex too hard, but we have stayed at both Grands now, which is pretty cool.
We're part of the Grand Club now.
Maybe we founded it. I don't know. Yeah. I know we're not the first people to stay there, but it is pretty cool. But let's talk about this because we have only stayed at the Grand Californian in Disneyland as far as resort hotels go.
It's true, yeah.
But what a hotel to start with.
Oh, yeah, totally agree. So for those who don't know, on the Disney website, they describe this hotel as, they say, escape reality at a hotel that defines grandeur at every turn, from premium accommodations at craftsman-style elegance to Disney's impeccable service and renowned attention to detail.
Yeah. And it is definitely one of those that the minute you walk in, it kind of takes your breath away. It is very impressive when you walk into that lobby and just see this vast open space. And also when you think about how cool it is where it's located. And we'll get into all of this, but it is really cool. This opened back in January 2nd of 2001. And there's a lot to this. It does have Disney Vacation Club there, a whole wing dedicated to those guests. It's got a private entrance into California Adventure by Disney River Run.
Which is your favorite?
It is my favorite. And I told you, I always saw people walking out of the Grand Californian just walking straight into California Adventure by the Grizz. And I'm like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Those jerks. That looks so cool. And then we did it ourselves. And it was awesome.
Yeah. No, you were living your best life.
No, I was strutting out of there. I'm just like, oh, look at us. How magnificent. We're already at the Grizzly River Run.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was amazing. But this hotel is huge.
No, it is massive. So it has 948 rooms, 44 suites, and 71 villas.
That's crazy.
Massive.
It is. And it honestly doesn't feel that big. And it doesn't really look that big from the outside. But once you start realizing its footprint,
yes,
exactly. It is massive.
Yep.
It's just so well tucked in.
Yeah.
Where it sits between downtown Disney and California Adventure.
Yeah. Yeah. So, first impressions, I think, when we stayed there for our anniversary, you pull up to valet and there's just these huge doors with beautiful stained glass, and you have even just the little detail, just the carpet that's right outside the door, and then those sliding doors open and you're just like, oh my gosh, what did I just step into?
Oh yeah. No, for me it definitely the big vaulted open space that you can relate to the Grand Floridian, but the woodwork, you guys. Just the architecture, the decor, the theming to it. It just feels very rustic but elegant.
Yes.
And it's
I would agree.
just, it's awesome. And like anybody can walk in there too.
Correct. Yep.
And there is a lot of stuff that you can see and do there for the holidays or different theming. And again, we'll get into that. But I think that's probably my first impression, was just to be able to capture that elegance, but also do it in a rustic way.
Yeah, well, and there was one time where I think it was actually just you. You went to the park because you were out there for work, and you said you stopped at the Grand Californian and you fell asleep on a rocking chair by the fireplace.
It was awesome. I did. I just went and hung out there because I didn't have anything else to do, and totally fell asleep in front of the fireplace. And I remember waking up, and there's this older gentleman like sitting a few chairs over, and he just kind of looks at me and smile like, "Well done, son. Well done.
Yeah.
Brother." Yeah. It was amazing.
So let's get into a little more detail about the resort itself. So let's talk about the rooms. So there's several different views that they have. They have a standard room view, a theme park view, downtown Disney view, and a pool view.
Yeah, because again, it's so big, like you have all those options.
Correct. So I think any of those would be absolutely fantastic. Mm-hmm. But then on top of that, you also have the club level rooms. And here the club level will get you a variety of things, but a continental breakfast, afternoon tea, a firework viewing area.
That should be so cool.
Oh, yeah. Cookies and dessert, just a whole variety of additional things at that club level.
Yeah.
And then they also do have suites, 1, 2, and 3 bedroom suites. Prices can range obviously upon the time of year and the type of room that you want, but comes with a hefty price tag. I think on average you're going to do about $500 to $1,000 a night. Mm-hmm. It's expensive.
It is.
But if you can manage it, worth it.
So this again, I saved up for months for this to be able to pull this off, and yeah, like it might go down as the most expensive room that we've ever stayed in. But
I think we need to talk about the room that we stayed in.
Yeah.
Because we didn't stay in a standard room.
No, we didn't. It was a special occasion. So we sprung for the king suite. I sprung for the king suite.
It's like, I had no idea.
And no, it was gnarly, you guys. It was so cool. It's like right at the end of the hallway, and you walk in, and I mean, I was like, how big is this room? Because like super wide hallways.
Well, and we had like double doors too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Suite. How could I forget?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like Kevin McAllister Home Alone style, in
Pretty
the
much,
New York hotel.
Yeah.
It was fancy. But yeah, like just these wide hallways, huge bedroom overlooking the pool. And we were right on the corner, right? Mm-hmm. So we have a private corner of the balcony that off one side, you're looking down into the pool. Straight ahead, off the other corner side, you're looking right into Pixar Pier.
I know.
Which was just awesome.
We would have had a phenomenal view of World of Color.
Yeah, it's true. We had a living room and a kitchenette area and stuff, but there's just plenty of space. And it's only the two of us. But
it was, yeah.
I mean, awesome. And then even hidden Mickeys in the wallpaper.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
Yeah, it was so freaking cool.
But honestly, one of the things I loved that was kind of included in our room was those robes.
Oh man, the robes were awesome.
Every time we go there now, or we pass the resort in downtown Disney, like all I think about, I mean, I say it all the time. I'm like, I just want a robe.
I know. We put the robes on and just went and sat on the balcony because it's what you do. Like
bougie status.
Bougie status.
Yeah.
It was amazing. But I don't know, just the quality and again, I keep saying the space, but there's a difference when you stay at these higher level resort hotels. Like you feel very much like you could be very comfortable just staying in your room. Not that you're going to, but it was just great.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Yeah, we definitely made time for the pools.
Yeah,
so let's
did.
quick talk about the pools.
Yeah.
So there's 3 kind of different pools that are in one area of the resort. And then I think there were 2 hot tubs, maybe 3 hot tubs. But the 3 different pools, so you have one, I think they call it the fountain pool, and that's the one that's closest to Storytellers.
Right.
Which
I think
we'll
that
get
one's
into.
kind of more of a traditional rectangular pool. That's where they were doing like paddleboard yoga and stuff in the morning.
Yep. They have the Redwood pool, which has a 90-foot water slide.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know.
Not just for kids, by the way.
I was thinking about that, though. Did I do the water slide?
I don't know if you did. I did, though.
I was going to say, I don't know what I did.
Because I had to. Because it goes down, like, around this tree. It was sweet.
I don't know why I wouldn't have done it, but anyway. And then they also have the Mariposa pool.
Mariposa.
Sure, which is the Spanish word for butterfly, which I thought was beautiful.
Yeah.
But that pool also offers cabanas, so you could reserve a cabana.
Yeah, no, and it was really cool. I mean, like, definitely if you're planning on spending a day at the pool and you can spring for it, I mean, the cabana is a great way to just have a little bit of shade, but have a little privacy as well. Yeah. And all around the pool, I mean, there's plenty of places to sit, and the service there I thought was really good. Like, even if you weren't in a cabana, there's plenty of cast members who come around and take your orders and stuff, and both days we were there, we were able to order drinks and stuff, and they're just really good at keeping track of your order. You can order food. Like, it was really cool. Now, you do have to wear a wristband when you're there.
We did, yeah.
So this is kind of how they ensure that everybody who is there is a guest and it's supposed to be there. But yeah, no, that part was great. And I don't know how many hours we spent there, but just sitting there enjoying that service was really awesome.
Yeah, it was one of those where, I mean, looking back at it now, like, we have done so many Disneyland trips since that time that we stayed there. But I was like, at that time, I was like, let's just go to the park. Like, for our anniversary, like, I want to be in the park. But then you surprised me with this trip. And I was like, how do we not take time out of our day and spend it at the resort?
And so it was totally worth it.
Yeah, it was great.
So one of the biggest differences, I would say, from this resort at Disneyland versus what we have experienced in the resorts at Walt Disney World was going to be the recreational activities.
Yeah, they really don't have a lot of recreational activities compared to
what we're used to.
Correct, yeah. Now, they do have a spa. So, not exactly sure what that totally entails, but they do have a spa.
Yeah, just full service spa and stuff there at the Tenya Spa.
Yep.
And they did have that art of the craft tour, which actually looked pretty cool.
I remember seeing something about that. And then, I looked this up on their website. So on this tour, you'll learn kind of how the arts and crafts movement influenced the architecture and the design of the resort. The website doesn't list too much information, but it does say that reservations are required and you need to contact the concierge desk to kind of book that tour. And it's a 45-minute tour. So not sure about pricing, not sure exactly what day that's offered, but that is an option.
It is. And I think the biggest reason why there are not more activities there is because, again, like, this resort hotel is just kind of sandwiched in between Downtown Disney and Pixar Pier. And the California Adventure.
Yeah.
But like you also do have a lot of traffic through there that are not necessarily resort guests. I mean, that hotel gets really busy. It's got ballrooms, a conference center, and again, there's a lot that happens there. And one of the many options that it offers is dining options.
Yes.
So there's like a lot. Like, starting out, you've got the Napa Rose.
Yep.
And this one here is kind of your 5:30 to 9 p.m. signature fine dining.
Yep.
You got to dress up for this one.
Which I think is no different than the Grand Floridian. Like, you just have that elegance that they want you to follow. Right.
So they call it elegant yet laid back, but requested to dress in a manner consistent with the restaurant's wine country ambiance. I know. Guys, we didn't eat there. Probably because we're not fancy enough.
It's true. I also didn't get to plan it out because this was a total surprise. So
facts. But also because a 4-course, I don't even know, like, prefix meal?
Yeah, like a prefix meal, yeah.
$150 a person. So
I know.
We blew the budget on the King Suite. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then you can also add a flight of 4 wines if you want for $90. So, I mean, again, this is...
Because why not?
This is that high-level elegance, but guess what they do offer as well?
This just blows my mind.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
But it's not normal breakfast.
So part of me says that this should be on my bucket list to do this, and then part of me is like, for $142, I could do a lot more.
But talk about what you get with it, because one, you guys, the breakfast at California, at the Grand Californian Hotel, it slaps. Like, I'm not kidding you. The bacon alone is elite.
You always talk about the bacon.
Listen to me. If you don't do anything else from this episode, the next time you go to Disneyland, go to Storytellers or go to Naparo's, have breakfast, but just start pounding bacon because that bacon is delicious. And it is the best bacon at any Disney resort, hotel, park, otherwise, whatever. Best Disney bacon in all the world.
You literally compare your bacon, Disney or not, you compare your bacon to the Grand Californian.
Yeah, it's that good. I will die on this hill. If you don't like it, come find me and I'll buy you a churro and apology.
We need to do some research and figure out like what type of bacon.
No, it's awesome. It's really, really good. So if you want breakfast here, this is Thursday through Monday. But again, bacon aside, you get Disney Princess breakfast adventures.
Yeah.
Like the princesses are there. And you guys, like, while we were sitting there waiting for our reservation at Storytellers, like the princesses are just strolling by.
Oh, yeah.
Now, granted, like they're on their way there. They don't really get to stop and interact too much or say, they'll say hi, but like all the princesses.
But it's like, it was literally like our own princess parade. Like Rapunzel walked by, Mulan, I think we had Belle. I feel like there was one more that walked by too.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Tiana. Oh, and Raya. Yeah, that's true. So, yeah.
No, it was great. So, like, all these princesses are there. This is a 3-course breakfast with the princess meet and greet. You guys, yeah, it's expensive, but pretty cool experience.
My problem is it's $142 per person. That's my first problem with it. Number 2, that's the same price whether you're an adult or a child. I'm like, are you kidding me? My child is not going to eat $42 worth of breakfast, let alone $142 worth of breakfast.
All the princesses.
I mean, it is
and
true.
And you're probably staying at the Grand California Hotel, so you can probably spring for $142.
It's true. It's true.
We digress. Now let's progress into the next dining option.
Let's jump over, because we talked about it. Let's jump over to Storytellers. So Storytellers is open for breakfast / brunch from about 7 to 1 p.m. Adults are $65, children are $36, and for breakfast and brunch you get, your typical waffles, your baked goods, pastries, you have your own carving station. But here, only for breakfast and brunch, you have a character meet and greet. So you'll have Mickey, Minnie, Chip, Dale, and Pluto. And their outfits, which I love, change based upon the season. So the last time we were there for Oogie Boogie Bash, we had breakfast there, and they were dressed in like their autumn outfits, which
very cute.
Was adorable. But right now, for the Christmas season, they're having a pajama party.
I know. Can we go back to that carving station? Because you guys, that turkey is bomb.
It is. It's really good.
Super good. But no, this is like what I've found and discovered as the best bacon. We're talking thick cut, nice smoky, rich flavor, just prime. This is the stuff that you always pass by at the grocery store because you're like, yeah, I could get that and spend like $15, or I could just go for the cheap brand bacon because, this bacon's elite. Elite.
You and the bacon.
That's awesome bacon. But no, this place is fun. And we've eaten there multiple times. And it's just a great all-you-can-eat breakfast option. It's fun. You get the characters who come by your table. They interact with you. They'll sign. They'll take pictures. Whatever. Yeah. Really cool. And then if you don't have the opportunity and miss out on breakfast and brunch, they also have dinner options too, which we have never done.
We haven't. And the price is a little bit cheaper, and I think that's because you don't have the character meet and greet. Right. So it's $58 for adult and $30 for children. And I think it's your typical buffet. You have like a salad, your assortment of meats, your pastas, your desserts. We've never done dinner there, but I mean, we've done breakfast, and it's great.
Someday we will.
Someday.
So let's talk about the GCH Craftsman Bar. So this is a poolside lounge. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And despite it being a lounge, like you do have to, or it's recommended that you have advanced reservations because this place fills up quick and it stays busy all day.
It does, because usually when you're in the Disneyland app, it will tell you the wait time if you don't have a reservation, and there usually is a wait time.
Right, and they have like a wide variety of options here, guys, but again, this one can get a little more on the expensive side as well. Like, for example, if you just want a Belgian waffle, it's $21.
Yeah.
Or the lobster mac and cheese, which sounds good, but it's $34.
Yeah.
I mean, even a pizza is $30. So
yeah,
you just know, like, I imagine the food's very good. We've never eaten there. I think we tried, and it was super busy that day. But, I mean, it looks like there's a lot of options. So I think it's definitely worth checking out the menu. And if that's something new you want to experience and spring for, like, I think it could be really good.
Yeah. The other option for a lounge that you have is the Hearthstone Lounge. This is open from 4 to 11:30 p.m. with a wide selection of, your drinks and your beverages. You also do have food, and you could get, burgers. I saw on their menu they have truffle mac and cheese. Wow. I was like, sign me up. What also sounded good was like a portobello mushroom risotto.
Dang.
That sounded amazing. So, yeah, you have that option as well.
Yeah. And then, as if that wasn't enough, you have the Great Hall Cart. And this one, you guys, is really fun. You do need to check this out because it has a lot of seasonal treat offerings there. So depending on the time of year, they will have all sorts of stuff. So with it being Christmas season, cookies and different sweet treats. We had the Halloween food there, and that was really fun. Oh, May the 4th? They had May the 4th food there.
Yep.
And this is in the Great Hall of the hotel, but what else do they have right next to it? They always have these beautiful, like, edible displays. I mean, you can't go eat it, but, like, it's all made out of
please don't go eat it. Yeah.
Cake or Rice Krispie treats. Like,
yeah,
they're incredible, you guys. Like, these, you would never know that they're cake or, edible things.
Yeah.
Like
the Millennium Falcon for May the 4th.
That was so cool.
Yeah, with Galaxy's Edge in the back.
What about the Wicked Witch for Halloween? And again, hidden Mickeys.
That I loved.
All over it.
I absolutely loved that.
And they have like a little information board there too that tells you like how many pounds of flour or how many, pounds of Rice Krispies and other things. Yeah, like it's super cool. So if nothing else, just go over and check out those displays. They have them all throughout the year, but it is really cool. And then grab a treat at the Great Hall Cart.
Yeah. The last kind of category that we have for the Grand Californian is shopping. So they do have one gift shop, the Acorns Gifts and Goods. And this is your typical, I think...
Just gift shop?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they do have some specific Grand Californian merchandise as far as shirts or if you want the robes.
I was going to say the robes.
The robes are there.
But they have a good selection of pins. They have some Pandora bracelets and charms there. You can get, a little more on the expensive side. You have like some of your Dooney and Burke options are there.
They just have lots of stuff. I mean, things for kids too. They do have like food, snacks for guests. So if you want something for later up in your room or, bottled drinks or snacks, like they have all that there. So that is pretty cool. But no, that's a fun gift shop to go to and stuff, especially if you want something from the Grand. It's always worth checking that one out. And again, anybody can go there at any time and walk through, so it's really fun. But final thoughts on it? I mean, would you do it again?
Oh, 100%. It's something that I think you need to experience at least once. It's not ideal, again, because you're paying, realistically, I think on average, like $700 a night to stay there. And not everybody can afford that. And unfortunately, Disneyland, your resort on-stay property hotels are just more expensive.
They are.
But if you have the option to splurge, I would do it.
Well, and again, like, it's the Grand. So
the Grand.
Because it's a more recent, and now I will say they just finished Pixar Place and the renovation there, so that would be the newest of the hotels. But, I mean, this thing is beautiful, and if you stayed at the Grand Floridian, you owe it to yourself to go stay at the Grand Californian. It's magnificent, it's super fun, and it has a very different feel, like a West Coast outdoorsy vibe. Like, it really fits right in with Disney's California Adventure in the Grizzly Peak area. It's kind
cool.
of the grounds, all of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like if the Grand Floridian and the Wilderness Lodge had a baby.
Yeah, I love it. That's a great description.
You like that? Yeah.
I do. No, I like that a lot. I will say that I very much look forward to staying at the Disneyland Hotel someday. And I think if I had to choose one hotel to stay at Disneyland, it would probably be that one.
Just because it's so, iconic?
Iconic, yeah. Because it was the original.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of added extras, and I've seen pictures of the rooms, and they just look, very Disney. However, it's the Grand. So there's just something special that comes with being able to say you stayed at the Grand Floridian. So
for sure.
Anyway, that's it. We loved it. We absolutely will do it again someday. We've got a lot of other resort hotels to stay at.
Yes.
But what we're going to do is we're going to do another After Hours episode, and we're going to talk about how we would rank each of the amenities at this Disney Resort Hotel, and we'll compare it against the ones over in Florida.
Yeah.
And kind of let you know a little bit more detail, some of our experiences, some of the things we saw and observed, and I don't know, just get a little more personal about our stay and how much we enjoyed it. So go ahead and check that out over on Patreon, and that'll be our After Hours event for this week.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we only have 2 more episodes left of this year / season.
I know. It's wild, but there's some fun ones, and we're going to close out the year with something special that we are lovingly calling the Onedies.
Yeah, the Onedies. So we're big Office fans, so it's kind of a play off of like the Dundies. Mm-hmm. So it's probably going to get, I know it's going to get ridiculous.
So you absolutely should turn in and grab your figgy pudding and your sugar cookies and just buckle up.
Maybe your pitchforks too.
We might offend. Yeah. We might offend, but that's what we're here for. So we're going to just go through the year and talk about some of the more memorable things, not just from the podcast, but in the Disneyverse. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're going to hand out some awards, and who knows, maybe Uncle Bob or Cousin Josh will stop by for a guest appearance.
Sure. That would be amazing. I don't think that will happen. However, you never know.
You never know with us, guys.
Yeah. But again, happy Thanksgiving. Stay safe. Stay healthy.
Yeah, thank you again for everything. We love you guys very much. Thank you for supporting us and sharing with us in this adventure. And we have some exciting things planned for next year. So yeah, can't wait to get there. But we've got a couple more before we close up shop for the year.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it for this week's episode. Don't forget to rate our show on Apple or Spotify or wherever you listen to our podcast. Support our show and subscribe to us on Patreon, where we have exclusive content and we'll post our After Hours episode. Check out our t-shirt shop, Shop Threads of Imagination. And until next wonderful Wednesday, TTFN.